9 future technologies that might change our lives. When we look at the lives of the people living today, the technology they are using is pretty amazing. We have everything that is needed to make our lives easier. From gadgets that can help you around the house to phones that can help you in your daily life. But there are times when we just want to push the boundaries of technology and make it even more advanced. Here are 9 future technologies that might change our lives. 1. Quantum computation. Quantum computation is an emerging field of computer science that uses the principles of quantum mechanics to perform calculations that are otherwise impossible with classical computers. Quantum computers are able to solve certain problems much faster than classical computers due to their unique abilities. One of the most promising applications of quantum computation is in the field of machine learning. Machine learning is a process by which computers can learn from data without being explicitly programmed. This is an incredibly powerful tool, and quantum computers may one day be able to learn much faster and more effectively than classical computers. Quantum computation is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to revolutionize the field of computer science. 2. DNA encryption and DNA hacking. DNA encryption is a process by which DNA is used to encode and store information. This information can be anything from a message to an image or even a computer file. DNA encryption is a relatively new field of study and is not yet widely used. However, it has the potential to be a very secure way to store information, as DNA is extremely difficult to hack. DNA hacking, on the other hand, is the process by which DNA is accessed and decoded in order to gain access to the information it contains. This can be done through a number of different methods, including sequencing the DNA or using algorithms to decode the information. DNA hacking is a more recent development than DNA encryption, and it is not yet clear how secure DNA is from hacking. However, as DNA hacking techniques become more sophisticated, it is possible that DNA will become an increasingly popular. 3. Transparent OLED display. An OLED display is a light-emitting diode, LED in which the electroluminescent display is a film of organic compounds that emit light in response to an electric current. They are often used in mobile devices such as phones and laptops because they are thinner and more energy efficient than traditional LCD displays. The term transparent OLED refers to a display that is transparent when it is turned off. When the display is turned on, the pixels emit light and create an image. The degree of transparency can vary, but some transparent OLEDs are nearly 100% transparent. There are many potential uses for transparent OLEDs. For example, they could be used in windows of buildings or vehicles to provide information or advertising. They could also be used in heads-up displays, HUDs for devices such as augmented reality glasses. 4. Magnetic levitation. Magnetic levitation is a process by which an object is suspended in the air without any support. This is done by using magnetic fields to counteract the force of gravity. The first successful demonstration of magnetic levitation was by German physicist Werner von Braun in 1934. Magnetic levitation has many potential applications, including high-speed transportation, medical implants, and even architecture. However, there are also some challenges that need to be overcome before these applications can become a reality. For example, the magnetic fields needed to levitate an object are very strong and can be difficult to control. Additionally, magnetic levitation is not currently possible with large objects. Despite these challenges, magnetic levitation is a fascinating phenomenon with great potential. As we continue to develop new technology, we may one day see widespread use of this amazing feat of physics. 5. In-Vitro Meat. In-vitro meat is real meat that is grown in a lab. It's mainly made of proteins and fats. This meat doesn't have to be cooked and it doesn't have any cholesterol, which makes it a healthier alternative to regular meat. While it's possible to grow this meat from animal cells, it's more common to grow the meat from animal stem cells. In-vitro meats can be grown extremely quickly, which makes it a good option for people who have a rare condition that prevents them from eating meat or who needs meat in a hurry. With advancements in the medical world, it's becoming easier to treat diseases and illnesses that have been previously incurable. But the field of cellular and molecular biology have come together to gain a surprising breakthrough. And that breakthrough is that scientists have now found a way to grow meat in a petri dish, and that this cultured meat can be consumed. While it has not been perfected yet, the amount of research and development going into it shows promise that eventually, it will be a commercially viable option. 6. Self-driving cars. The future of transportation has arrived. Self-driving cars are now on the streets, ready to be used by anyone. The tech community is abuzz about this new way of getting from point A to point B. While it's great for the environment and a huge role in getting people to stop driving drunk, this new technology isn't without its flaws. People still worry about how safe these cars are, how to prevent hackers from taking over the cars, and if it's even worth the cost to have them. While there will be many hurdles to jump over before self-driving cars are on every street corner, it'll be exciting to see how this new technology will shape the way we get around. Self-driving cars have been around for decades, but now they are becoming more and more common. The technology is better than ever, and with companies like Google and Apple putting resources into this area, self-driving cars are going to be the next best thing. Imagine being able to sit back, relax, and read a book or watch a movie as your car takes you to your destination. There will be no more sitting in traffic, accidents will be a thing of the past, and insurance rates will plummet. That's right, I can't wait to ride in a driverless car. Have been around for decades. 7. Self-healing materials. Materials that repair themselves can be found all over nature, such as lizards that grow back their tails after they've been broken off. These materials are called self-healing materials. A group of researchers at the University of Bristol in the UK took inspiration from these lizards to create a new type of material that is able to self-heal. This material can be used in aircraft, space shuttles, and cars so that they can repair damage on their own during emergency situations. This material is incredibly strong, lightweight, and easy to produce. It consists of carbon-based tubes filled with liquid metal. When the material is damaged during a crash, the tubes break, the liquid metal leaks out, and then it quickly solidifies, healing the breach. Dynamic mechanical materials made of liquid crystal elastomer, LCE, have been developed as smart, self-healing materials. LCE is a smart material that self-heals from small cracks without the aid of a catalyst. The energy required to heal the cracked LCE is obtained from the environment in the form of mechanical work. The material contains the liquid crystal polymer, LCP, and a curing agent, Ca. LCE materials can be divided into two categories, dynamic and static. Dynamic LCE materials need to be compressed and heated in order to heal the crack. Static LCE materials do not need to be compressed or heated in order to heal the cracks. 8. Brain-computer interface. The human brain is incredible. It can process a number of things at once and has the ability to learn and develop over time. But what if you could increase your mind's abilities even further? In the last few decades, scientists have been able to forge a way to link the human brain to the computer. This is known as a brain-computer interface, or BCI. The newest technologies enable the direct connection of the human brain to the computer. It also allows a person to interface with the world around him simply by thinking about it. This technology has its limitations, but it's an amazing achievement. What if we could control computers with our brains? That's right, no more typing. And that is exactly what a brain-computer interface is. It is a direct communication pathway between the brain and external devices that gives the individual the ability to control or communicate with a device using thought. The devices can be anything from a robotic limb to a printer or any other peripheral like a machine. This type of technology is being used to help those in need of assistance, and it is being developed to be used in a multitude of other ways. 9. Advanced building materials and structures. In the modern world, the importance of the construction industry is massive. The buildings and structures that we see every day were built by workers with a wealth of experience in construction. The foundation of any building is the most important. It must be strong in order to support the rest of the building. What construction material is best for the foundation? What materials are used to build the walls? How are the roofs made? Read on to find out more about advanced building materials and structures. Many people don't realize how much thought goes into the building of new structures. Advanced measures must be taken to ensure that new buildings are as safe as possible in the event of an earthquake. Developments in engineering have allowed us to make buildings that are safer than ever before. Today, buildings are tested for their susceptibility to earthquakes. Many modern structures use dampers to help minimize the effects of tremors. A simple, yet effective damper can be made out of steel springs with a low coefficient of restitution. These are often called tuned mass dampers. They are anchored to the frame of a building in 4 locations. The force of the springs is used to dissipate the energy from the building to relieve some of the stress caused by an earthquake. Conclusion. Future technology will change the way businesses and individuals do business. The advancements are coming, and as a result, companies will be forced to adapt. Thank you for watching. See you soon.